slowed down whatsoever now. Getting a knock there onto one of the full English members as the zone closes in. Don't know if they'll be able to recover him in time. It does look like they do get the res, and now Aurora looking to control this bridge.
And we already know that Aurora absolutely has that gold knockdown out here too, thanks to the lifeline. You talk about the fuse being so impactful in these later circles, and 9 Impulse gets deleted as they see the opportunity. They immediately waste no time to dive onto the top of Aurora, but Hardeki is still alive. He gets a knock onto Cats. He gets the finisher out here too. I believe there's still one more member of Cybercats alive, but can Hardeki do it as he gets the rise on the other side into Oriren? He pops a shield bat. He forces the last member of Cybercats to get away. Why are you running? He's forced to reload, and the kill gets taken from him from players that have height, but at least Aurora is still alive.
Yeah, and that's huge. The lifeline coming in for Hardeki. I mean, a lot of people, of course, gave him some flack for going down frequently first in the fights, but you can see the value of the lifeline staying alive. Ultimately, they will get cleaned up. And now we're down to our final 3 teams. We got full English, we got Passion and Players. It's full English and Players up as full 3, and Passion playing off the southeast side as that duo here. No team really with priority on this zone, as Passion might actually have a little extra cover there. You can see the rock that they can play off of, but for Players, they have so much height. It might actually be the last team out. That might be the gut spot.
Combo for the storm as the different angles are trying to be taken. It's such a bad spot to be in here as full English take care of that squad, but Players have the god spot, the game-winning advantage that they could be holding in right now. And of course, we cannot ignore the fuse. It's just a matter of time while they try to take this slowly. The motherload has been called in just to circle the rock that they're trying to take cover from, but Lifefin just stands there. Unfortunate for him as he was so low, he gets beamed off the high ground of the rock, and it's just a matter of time as Surdell meets his demise, and Players holding that high ground take game number 1.
Soon though to be probably a top 10, top 9 as the zone continues to push in. It will move north. Next up in a good spot though here to approach from high and still be in zone. So I'm loving where they're sitting, Jamerson. Obviously you can see Calamitous and Plexus, they've got the other side of things, so they are safe for now, but it's gonna be tough for that duo to win. Go Next are in a good spot, and so are Gaming Gladiators, who are still alive, still on that southern side, and really haven't had any pressure throughout this entire game.
Yeah, I think they were able to take that high ground away from
Navi.
I want to say it was Navi. Yeah, Navi that was playing it and ended up wiping them. But this is still going to be a difficult position for Gaming Gladiators. There are multiple rats around there. You got Aurora, you got Passion, you got Players. And so when you add in that many variables, it's going to be really crucial for your Bloodhound character to be able to get the max value scan here. He needs to be able to spot out, or they need to be able to spot out every single rat on that jump down, because climbing, we know how hard this uphill rotate can be coming out from Epicenter, especially when you have teams like Next Up who are set up in a beautiful house on the north side. Now they do have to worry about Go Next, who are looking to contest with them, and that might be the opening that Guymen need to actually get up there.
All right, well, we got a chance to take a look at Passion. Let's see and listen in as to how they approach this final zone.
Find the pills. 50 on batting. Running. I'm a swing now.
Crack two, back low.
Bang dead. I got back.
I'm reasonable, I think. What have you got?
Right, in the team. I'm getting 60.
Plus one. On your back, Zero.
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
5 of 8. Holy, my God.
Let's go.
Me in my
Let's go,
face.
boss. No.
All right, Go Next here, still alive. Blast as well, and Kashera here. Gaming Gladiators, they fought from the outside, the southern side, but they're trying to climb all the way up to Epicenter and be the top of this lobby. And it's just a matter of taking a win. Blast taking too much damage though, Jamerson. Can he do it by himself and get this res off?
Oh, this is so difficult. You can see Next Up have set up basically on that high ground. They were able to force Go Next down and basically create all this space for themselves. Next Up now starting to lurk on in, and they are going to be able to finish this off, or at least they should. It's a 3v2v1 ultimately. Gaiman Gladiators, though, if they get a knock here onto Cinetic, there might be an opportunity, but no, Blast will fall. Gaiman Gladiators somehow go down. It's Arctic there. Cinetic did enough damage. Next Up now looking to finish things off. Go Next. It's all Kashera left here in the 1v3. Let's see what he's got.
While their team plan, you know, and composition might have been made in heaven last split, it seems like these boys truly are next up in this one as they take game number 2 of split 2 to show the world that they are here and they're ready to play. Cinetic, Arctic, Nags take the dub.
I'm surprised that Passion were even able to get up to purples themselves off the position they found themselves inside of Overlook early on, but you can see now things going downhill for them. We are now down to almost our final 3 squads. Never mind, Denze have to back away, get the armor swap. There's nothing there for him, unfortunately, but they do survive. Final 3 squad zone closing in. Clemmy getting blocked in. Oh no, he might actually just go down to ring. Vex are in position to take advantage of this one now. 3 squads, 7 players remaining. Is going to be a 3v3v1. It's Vex and Passion up as a full 3-man, getting behind this rock for the full reset, and Passion UA slow playing this one a little bit too much, allowing Vex to go for the full reset here.
Oh, but with a crumb of health now, they were able to get that reset, but the one difference is Passion UA has something these other squads don't here, Jamerson, and it is that crypto. It is the information that they need, noting that there is a solo on the other side. Danish get eliminated, and now it's that full 3v3 squad wipe here. You can see as the EMP rings out, giving them the advantage. Passion UA, they'll lose out on Sonya.
And that's the unfortunate thing sometimes when you're playing that crypto, you're not in the fight when you're piloting the drone. And that's Vex now, bringing it to a 2v1, looking to finish things off. It doesn't seem like Max Strafey has an angle to possibly sneak a res in. There is a world for Vex to even play this one a little bit slower and get that res. Never mind, Max Strafey will go ahead and finish them off. It is a 2v1, but it's Max Strafey. He's got a Havoc. No turbocharge there for him, but he's got the first shots off. Smoked off now as he's going to try and place defensively around this Watson. Might be able to get an armor swap on the ground for himself and get that extra little bit of fighting power here. You can see Max Strafey trying to utilize all the tools in his belt.
Clemmy with the Devo versus the EMP. Who wins here? Because apparently the Devo ripped through everything. But is Max Strafey him as the Devo rings out? He is not, and Vex are your game 3 winners. For Aurora, as the Bangle has been called in on top of them, and now Eternal are looking to dive on them.
Victor Go, the spoils Vicky. At least they get some shield swaps. It's just not going to be enough. Eternal says, you got the action. You love it. Well, we live in it. We've been in action this entire time, and that is how we do it. 4 kills to the name of Bambino on the fuse, and Eternal continues pushing their way through adversity towards the top of the leaderboard here in game number 4. Trojan trying to get Nyx back alive. Remix Powers with the res. Adenium, back up as the Bangalore scouting out as well. But Eternal, they have their sights set on for more.
Man, kind of walks so Bambino could run with just cleaning up everything that was left for Aurora right now as Nine Bongo slides in, yes, with that Havoc, with no turbo necessary, although he is lacking in some energy to Luke here, as they're not going to be able to try to engage in this next fight here. 4 squads left. They lose out on Bambino, although that could be huge, but no one's looking at Maxi from right behind.
Got him. Oh
no
my
way.
God.
The Bangle disoriented him, but he's still able to get the last one from Trojan, and Passion have the high ground. They're the ones on Pride Rock before they slide down.
This is going to be a foregone conclusion. Passion just have too many and too good of a spot. That'll leave them in the 2nd place and probably a first as Passion clean it up in game number 4. They'll take the W here on Storm Point. as match day 2 in the ALGS continues.
Off from the high ground. Well, Nags just looking to see if he can try to take that zip line right back up to the rest of his teammates here. But this is where all the actions are going to play out, as Bambino is a solo, it looks like, playing off that little lip of the building here from Eternal.
Yeah, Nags just needs one good scan, but this is going to be a difficult rotate, to say the least. You can see Na'Vi have already set up on the south side, and we have a huge pileup. Apex Warlords, Danish, along with Next Up, basically with their backs to the rings right now. And it's all about who blinks first, who's going to drop down a little bit too early and get absolutely punished here. It's up to Na'Vi, really, more than anything else, to not just win the game, but pick up as many kills as possible. This is a huge opportunity for Na'Vi to possibly pull out a 30 bomb. We'll see if they can do it.
Bambino says nothing to see here. Someone call pest control here as Na'Vi look at all the teams funneling in their line of sight from the high ground. Christmas came early for this team. Apex Warlords get eliminated. Our last 3 squads left in this lobby, and it's Na'Vi versus Next Up as another 3v3 man. And Eternal is somehow still alive, with Bambino managing to get into some sort of cover before he's inevitably taken out.
This is a huge game for Na'Vi. They just need to close things out, but now we're brought back almost to dead center, right? 50-50 between these two teams that are all full up as well. Next Up do have the purple armors. Na'Vi, don't quite remember what they had on the other side. Yeah, Kaina's already sitting on red, but unfortunately Tyler and Matafe don't have the res for themselves, so it's still a fairly even fight. The difficulty now is the terrain. Na'Vi have priority. They are an ultimate god spot here in the fight. The smoke out, and now kind of looking to get aggressive. Beautiful spray down onto one. Will follow up the damage, get the crack and the kill, and that's Na'Vi taking game number 5.
Can Atlas reset with the circle closing in? That is the question.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos around them right now. Even with that rolling thunder going down, they get one up at the very least, and that might be enough to give them a little extra firepower here to possibly pick up some kills. And ultimately, of course, here we're in the top 6. Every position you survive is that much more points. Atlas, though, ultimately end up going down. It's going to be GG picking those kills up. Go Next, dropping down to the low ground, taking a lot of damage. Wall out as Kashera will try and play inside that smoke, but it's going to be Slab to go down. Kashera utilizing that passive HP regen from that skill, but now as Kai goes through the veil, he spots out 3. That's Danish going straight into their crosshairs. Now we're down to our top 4.
Kai thriving out here too, right into his open arms through the catwall as Go Next survive as a duo. Gaming Gladiators did a whole other 180. They have now rotated from that northern side here, closer to that building that we saw them before, and now have wrapped around behind Go Next, looking to see if they can hide in that next corner. While Passion UA pinch them, they get eliminated, and Cybercat's still alive as a solo here with 3 squads left.
That's insane that he was able to survive for that long. We'll see, though, if the scan picks him up, but you kind of have to keep your scan focused on the team in front of you. It's a 3v3. You don't want to waste that one to try and find this solo rat. Loop taking a lot of damage there, but he does have that raw cover to push out. The airbrush nade not quite connecting onto Blast now as the final fight starting to come towards Gaiman's way.
Sanya's been going crazy this game, by the way, from Passion UA. He's got 7 KP alone by himself, while Gaming Gladiators trying to get into a different position. That was from all the action that we saw from Barometer, as Sanya once again continues his onslaught of damage, leaving that player literally one. Cybercats finally get eliminated without Passion UA giving up so much of that space.
Now they've got this rock to try and utilize the head angle from, but Max Strafey and Artico as well have a very similar position. Aggressive push out from Light now as he tries to chase them down. Never mind, that's just going to be a pylon for them to finish off. Wall down now, playing on either side. Blast, though, is on the edge, and he tries to angle them out, but no, he gets spotted early on, and it's forced back. Nice little flank here, though, coming out from Sanya, and the damage is there. Blast goes down. It's a 3v2, and ultimately, it's going to be Passion UA cleaning things up here. Game number 6, and take the victory.